So continuing with the SHROFF incense series, let's see one of the SHROFF incenses again today. So we have Shrigandh, we have Sandal Flora, we have Silver Oud, we have Amber Rose, and we have Pearl Incense. So let's see which one we'll see today. Namaste all you fragrant people, and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So today I'm going to say this Pearl Incense from SHROFF Incenses. It's a nice minimalistic pack like all the other packs that they have. This is something in purple, and I don't understand what this thing means here, but just I think they're trying to show some kind of shine or something. This is what we have. It's like every other pack, the normal SHROFF incense pack, and this again is 25 grams of incense, which is for 135 rupees. What we get inside is this usual butter paper pouch, and the incenses are around anywhere between 10 to 15. So I don't know, it's like around 13 or something like that. So that's what we have. That's the normal pack, the SHROFF incense, Pearl Incense. That's what we'll see today. Now the incense that we get inside are these hand rolled incenses, masala incense, and nice 9-inch brown incenses. And in fact, you know, there's one thing I really like about the SHROFF incenses. Most of the incenses will have a large part of the bamboo remaining, you know, without the masala, but these people leave you know, just a little bit of bamboo, and most of it is covered in masala. So this is what we have. This is thicker compared to other incenses, and compared to other incenses as in the most dipped incense. So usually it's the thickness of a masala incense, the normal masala incense, and this will go on for more than an hour, so around probably 65 minutes or 70 minutes, something like that. So this is what it is. Because there's a lot of masala, it's thicker also, and there's a lot of masala on top as well. So the incense is like dark brown in color, and the masala is slightish brown in color, and it's a very nice texture. The undulation looks really nice. So this is what we have. Going by its length, like I said, it's going to be there for around more than an hour. That's what we get. You know, what you get in the top note is a typical masala fragrance with a very nice sweetness to it, with a very this again reminds me of one of the pan masalas, as in not the pan masala, you know, when you if you ever had sweet betel nut, sweet pan, and they give so many masalas in there. There's one particular masala called chaman bahar. I don't know if you remember that. And that masala has a very nice, it is sweetish and it's fresh. If you smell it, it's like you get a very nice note of sweetness and peppermint. So I can just smell that. Some vibe of that chaman bahar is there in this. For a change, this is not the sweet betel nut smell that I usually get. So that's what you get, a masala fragrance with some kind of sweetness to it, and some kind of freshness as well. The sweetness which which is like fresh and sweet. So that's what you get in the top note. Now when you light up the incense, it almost feels like a base masala incense. So there's hardly any other note to it. That's just the typical masala. Like if the last one was oud, so you could get oud in that. If there was champa, you could get some kind of floral fragrance, which is really nice. This to me smells like a base masala incense. So this is like a normal base masala, and there's nothing else added to it to give some other aspect to the note. So you just get a base masala incense fragrance. However, what I can make out from this is, you know, if you ever had cheese or malai, you know, fresh milk cream, you get that creamy taste in your mouth. If you convert that to fragrance, I am getting that creamy kind of fragrance note in that. So it's like almost smelling, it's like it's like masala base with that cream, like it's like it's like that cream on top. I somehow don't like that creamy smell. I remember getting this fragrance from one of the incenses which someone had sent me for, you know, to check. He wanted me to check what fragrance it is. I couldn't make out because I just could get that creamy fragrance and I couldn't just get anything else. So this is like that base masala fragrance with creaminess to it. I don't know if you've ever smelled something like that, and if you like it, probably you like it. I didn't like this creamy kind of thing that was there. For a change, this is one SHROFF incense which I really didn't like. I mean, even the last one, at least the oud was there. Here, base masala with that creaminess, I didn't like it. So that's there. If we talk of intensity, the intensity is like 5. So this is like typical mid-mild fragrance, something which is like, it's there, you just smell it and it's not going to invite your attention. It's just silently, pleasantly there around you, and you know, you'll be doing everything else, but you will be very you will notice that there's an incense and there's a masala incense, you know, which is somewhere in the background. So that's the kind of intensity this has. If we talk of diffusion, the diffusion capacity, I would say, is good because it diffused uniformly to my entire house. So if you have to light this up in a big space, so probably in a large hall, I mean, not very large, but say, you know, that kind of a large hall where, you know, if your drawing room, if you have a big drawing room, and you know, if you light this up, this is going to be good. If a hotel foyer or a spa, something like that, you know, a yoga studio, that kind of a large space. So if you have something like that, if you light this up, this is going to uniformly spread in that entire area. So the diffusion was uniform and good. The fragrance bubble was large, and I don't know if you have to light this up. I don't know if you will have neighbors coming and asking which fragrance this is, because the intensity is mild, the mid-mild, and but the diffusion is really good. So that's about the diffusion. Now if we talk of retention, the retention wasn't as much as other SHROFF incenses. So the retention was for around what, 5 to 6 hours kind of retention. So around 2 hours, 2 or so hours of active retention, and around 5 hours of passive retention. So the entire retention was around 5 hours or so. So I would say fair, average, you know, compared to other SHROFF incenses which have retention, so like 10 to 12 hours of retention. So this is like 5-ish kind of a retention. And to me, because like I said, I don't like that creamy note that I can get from this, so to me this is an average incense. I would not want to buy it again, and this is certainly not going in my incense treasure chest incense treasure box. So to me this is 3-star incense. It's SHROFF Pearl 3-star. But if you like a creamy note and if you just want to have a base masala fragrance, then this is good for you. And yeah, so that's it. So that's the episode that we had today. Now the quiz that we had last time is, tell me your favorite oud incense. So not many of you answered. Vizvatanji answered the quiz, and he had a list of oud incenses that he likes, and you can just go in the comment section and read. He has a long list of oud incenses. So that's there. The quiz that we have today is a rather interesting one. Let me know what is the common English name for the bhang plant. Bhang. I don't know if you are if you've heard this term bhang, but bhang is something that is very famous during Holi, and even otherwise people take it. So I want to know the common English name of bhang. So that's the quiz for today. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody will like this incense, might as well share this with them. If you liked it, give it a like. If you liked normal masala incenses, you might just want to watch this episode. And this is Dolly Jha here, and I thank you so much for watching this episode. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.